Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Kamen Rider Ghost review for you today. This is the Legendary Rider Eyecon set. So basically it's all of the Heisei Riders from Kuga through Decade. So there are 10 Eyecons in here. Really nice picture on the front. I really like this box. But here is a picture on the top. Shows you Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Den-O, Kiva, and Decade. So those are your 10 legendary riders in this set. This was a premium Bandai exclusive. I think they did 2 or maybe even 3 releases a couple of months apart just because the kind of demand was great. And they took one order, then they opened a second order, and I think they even did a third eventually. So there's the symbols for the riders on the bottom there. That's pretty cool. Just says Ghost on this side. And that's where it says Legend Rider Ghost Eyecon set. Taking a look at the back. Very nice. I love this picture here. Just kind of shows how they work with the Ghost driver and everything. And the other thing that's cool, they come with these little stands, which we'll take a look at. So I think that's a nice little touch. So we'll go ahead, we'll get everything out of the box here, and we'll take a closer look. So here are the 10 Eyecons you get in this set. Real quick, I just wanted to touch on this. They do come with these stands, and they kind of just come like this in a bag, and you have to do a little bit of assembly. But you can see they kind of have like a little spot here for the pin system to kind of rest on. It's actually kind of smartly done. So the pin system of the Eyecon can kind of sit on this, and that'll also kind of keep it in place. They also come with these little plaques. Let's see if I can get this to focus here, which you can attach to the stands. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have anywhere to display these, so I'm not going to bother taking these stands out, but you can kind of get the idea. You just take this little piece off, and you can see there's a groove right here, and they just kind of sit on that, and then that's how you put the stands together. And the nice thing is, they also include stands for double through drive, which you had to buy in either Candy Toy or Gashapons. They didn't have them as part of the set. They were loose. But I think it's nice that if you buy this set, you'll also get stands for those, which you kind of had to acquire in other ways. So, not going to really do much else with the stands. Just kind of wanted to show you that they are included. And then we'll get a look at each of these here. So you can see this is Rider number 1, Kuga. Now, these are kind of like Gashapon or Candy Toy releases in the fact that these stickers are not super glittery. They're very nice, but they're just not holofoil, kind of like the deluxe Ghost Eyecons like Robin Hood and Newton and all those were. But you can see really nice color scheme. They all have a QR code pin system on the bottom. So Rider 01, then you got Kuga, then you got his symbol for the Omega Drive, and then back around. Next up you have Agito, number 2. Like the color here, kind of a sand yellow, looks pretty good. Then you have kind of a really dark gunmetal gray with kind of a blood red for the iris. Nice combination there. He's number 2, picture of Agito, and then there you go for the Omega Drive. Then you have Ryuki. Really love this color red. It's a really bright red. And again, you have the gunmetal gray, and then a red iris, just like Agito. I really love the dragon symbol there. It looks fantastic. Next up you have Faiz. And of course he's got black with a really nice chrome red and then a yellow iris. There he is on top. And of course most of these just kind of have their symbol as the Omega Drive. It's kind of to be expected. Here's Blade. I love this color scheme. It just kind of reminds me of something like a Decepticon, like Overlord or something like that. You just have a really nice gray with a dark navy blue and then a red, kind of a blood red iris. Really nice color scheme. I've always liked Blade's color scheme. And then, of course, the big spade there. Very nice. Coming along to the second set, you have Hibiki. Again, this is a really fantastic color scheme. It's kind of a darkish blue, kind of purpley, you know what color Hibiki is. But it looks fantastic. They did a great job. And then you have the red here with kind of a magenta-y purple iris. He's number 6. Nice picture of his face. Love his symbol there. So Hibiki is very cool. Next up we have Kabuto. Another kind of, this red's not quite as bright as Ryuki's. It's a little bit more like a fire engine red. A little bit more closer to maroon. But there's the Kabuto symbol there. And I love, again, we get the gunmetal gray with a really nice kind of cobalt blue there. Almost a tealish. Nice picture there. And the Zect. So that's really neat. Then you have Deno. He's kind of a gray with a little white and red. I mean, that's kind of his color scheme. It's a little bit plainer when you look at some of the others, but still nice. There you go. And then, of course, his symbol. Then you have Kiva. Really nice colors here. This is definitely kind of the same color as Kabuto, the darker red. Then you have gold. Now he also has a gold iris, which I assume the iris is always the color of the rider's eyes. It's just a little weird to have the yellows right next to each other like that. But not a big problem. Still really nice. I love his symbol. That looks fantastic. So really nice Kiva icon. And then I think we have, if it's not my favorite, it's up there. Just because the color scheme for Decade is so great. I love the black with the hot pink and the green. The colors just look awesome together. So there you have Decade. Number 10. And then, of course, Decade's symbol. So there you go. So that's a look at the individual icons. I think they're all great. A lot of really nice color schemes. I really like Kabuto's color scheme. I really like Blade. Fai's looks pretty good. Ryuki. Hibiki looks great. They all have really nice color schemes, and the paint and everything is all really nice. So yeah, I have no complaints. Looks really good. But we want to check out the sounds they make with the Ghost Driver, so let's get to that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and start here with Kuga, and we'll check this out. So the Omega Drive sounds and the Omedimum sounds are pretty standard, but the first transformation jingle is going to be different for everyone. Oop. Move on to Agito. I'm not going to bother to do the Omedimums for each one because they're all the same. Now we'll move on to Ryuki. Fai's. I really like the kind of digital dial tone sound you get with Fai's. It's pretty fun. blade. Hibiki. Kabuto. Deno. Deno's got some great music, and I love the train sound in the beginning. Kiva. Kiva's got some pretty fun music too. And last but not least, Decade. So there you go. I think this is a pretty nice set. I mean, yes, they're not deluxe icons. They're just Gashapon Candy Toy releases. But the stickers are still nice. All of the color schemes are a lot of fun. The sounds they make in the driver are a lot of fun as well. So, for me personally, being in America, it's easier to get a premium Bandai set like this than to track down individual Gashapon and Candy Toy releases. I'm sure in Japan it's probably the opposite, but I appreciate getting these all in a set because if I remember correctly, after middleman fees, it was somewhere in the area of like $100 to $110, which is about $10 an Eyecon. It's really not that bad. When I have to like hunt down individual Gashapon or Candy Toy releases, I don't have a lot of outlets for that, so I usually end up going to, you know, one or two websites or eBay or something like that, and they end up selling them for like $10 to $15 a piece. Then you have to pay for individual shipping if you can't get them all at once. So it tends to get pricey. So a nice, easy set like this to just get 10 great Eyecons, you know, at a decent price per Eyecon, I think it's worth it. At this point, since the, you know, Premium Bandai is closed, you're going to have to kind of look to sites that may have it still, or eBay, something like that. But I still think if you could get this set for around $100, I definitely think it's worth it, because $10 an Eyecon is not bad, and they're nice representations of the past riders, and I really like everything about them. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions if you think this is worth it, or if you just want to tell me who your favorite rider is out of these 10. I'd love to hear your opinions. So let me know. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Kamen Rider Ghost Legend Rider Ghost Eyecon set, and thanks for watching.